What's going on, guys? This is Miasin, and this is the updated Chaos LIGHTSWORN Dragon Link whatever combo video. So before this video starts, make sure you like and subscribe, and now let's jump right into it. So combo number 1 out of 4. These combos are super complicated. Your hand is always different, your mills are always different, so it's really hard for me to show you one very specific line of play, but I can still guide you throughout, the combo in order to make sure that we kind of do play as correctly as possible. So I realized that my hand wasn't really a LIGHTSWORN hand, but rather a Dragon Link hand, which happens very often, and sometimes your dragon monsters, your rocket rather, not really Dragon Link, your rocket monsters can get to your LIGHTSWORN engine anyways, so it's all good. You're going to go Rocket Synchron for Absol Router and then Chaos Ruler, which is basically a LIGHTSWORN monster at this point. If you mill Wolf, you're pretty much in business, and that's exactly what happened. And of course we get to keep a dragon monster, so Wolf is brought back onto the field, and then we make Striker Dragon, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. We still have a Rocket Tracer on the field, so we can special summon that with the Boot Sector launch, and we can actually make a level 8 Synchro with that Wolf, and before doing that we could actually make a Boiled Savage or summon Rocket Tracer, Rocket Synchron in order to make a Chaos Ruler Demonic, but we have so many options because we still have that Striker Dragon. So just look at this, man. Absolute insanity. We're just popping off, making IP Masquerena, discard Raiden with Lumina, and then revive back the Raiden. Now this was kind of unnecessary. I don't think I should have done that, because I should have realized that I could have milled a Wolf on the end phase, but I had way too much money on the field, so yeah, that's a play you could have done, but I really wanted to have 4 monsters, so I can make an Appaloosa for 4 with Masquerena, so it can't be destroyed by card effects, can negate 4 times, and you have an Omni Negate, and 2 Omni Negates, with a pretty stacked graveyard, so you can literally kill your opponent next turn. So that's a pretty good combo number 1, but you already know me, the best combos are always the last one. Alright, hand number 2. This hand is also pretty good. This time we do have our LIGHTSWORN engine, so Charge of the Light Brigade with Lumina, so if we mill a LIGHTSWORN with this, oh my god, it's actually game over, but we don't. We search that Raiden. If we did mill a LIGHTSWORN, it would have been like absolute game over on the spot, because we could have went Lumina, normal summon, and then discard the Raiden, revive back the Raiden, then make Needle Fiber into Striker Dragon, summon the Absol Router, make Chaos Ruler Demonic, oh my god, and pop off from there. But it's all good, we can still play very, very well. This is why having all those beautiful extenders like Quick Launch, Chaos Valkyria, and everything is just so good in this deck, and even milling an Absol Router Dragon has a lot of value. It's not just a card that you're only trying to draw or foolish off of Dragon's Ravine, definitely not. You get to do everything that Dragon Link does, plus everything that LIGHTSWORN does except Judgment Dragon. Anyway, Striker Dragon for that field spell. You have 2 rockets in your field, and your hand, sorry. And now we make an Appaloosa very early on, so this is one of the several variations of how you can kind of play through Nibiru in a way, very quote-unquote. It's either that, or you make Hieratic Seal super early, so if your Nibiru if you get Nibiru'd, you can trigger that Hieratic Seal to summon a dragon from the deck, and then it doesn't really matter, you can kind of play from there. So summon your 2 rocket monsters, and then pop the field spell, of course, summon Rocket Recharger, and then Chaos Ruler Demonic. Again, all of that was basically with a Dragon Link hand, because our mills, our mill with Charge of the Light Brigade wasn't as good, so we couldn't go for the Lumina play. But now we milled Wolf, so we can actually pop off like there's no tomorrow. Even mill the Plague Spreader Zombie. This card combos super well with Wolf. Actually, if you hard draw Wolf, or if you're forced to go Charge of the Light Brigade to search Wolf, what you can do is actually stack it on top of the deck with Plague Spreader to revive it back. And then when you go for Chaos Ruler or Minerva or anything, you are 100% confirmed that you will mill a Wolf. And it's even better with Minerva because you also get a draw on top of that. Imagine going Minerva, mill 3 Wolf. Did that ever happen to you guys? Let me know if it did in the comment section. I know Jesse, his record was milling 2 Wolf off of Minerva, so revive back 2 monsters and draw 2 cards. Pretty freaking insane. Anyways, Raiden, mill 2, Borload Savage, equip Needle Fiber. So that's just really amazing, man. 5 interruptions on your turn 1. The hand wasn't that great. I'm definitely down for that, but again, let's get into combo number 3. Okay, that's a pretty aggressive hand. I mean, we have a lot of green cards, and green cards in combo decks are usually disgusting. Quick Launch is not once per turn, Charge of the Light Brigade is not once per turn, and okay, these cards are once per turn, quote unquote. I mean, this card is limited, and this card obviously is a very hard once per turn. Even if you get Ashed, you can't use another one, because it's a, well, I mean, even if he gets like Borload Savaged, that's what I'm trying to say, because it's not a you can only activate, but rather you can only use. Yeah, pretty insane hand though. If we get lucky with that charge, we can do so much, and we kind of do get lucky in a way. We mill Absol Router, so we can search a rocket monster. Usually it's always the Rocket Synchron, because it revives back the Apso Router that we actually sent, and we can immediately make the Chaos Ruler without having to waste that effect of Rocket Tracer super early on. So it's a pretty good normal summon. And we draw that Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, we can immediately get that Raiden into the graveyard with Chaos Space. Now this is one really neat way to start using your Lumina in order to discard and then revive back. Gets all the cards that you want from your hand into the graveyard. Performance Trick Clown, special, and then do all the plays. You're going to make Hieratic Seal so early that Nibiru just doesn't really scare us too hard. And also draw one before linking it off. Now you have, what, 7 freaking cards in hand, and we didn't even do anything. We're like already +3 with like a pretty stacked graveyard as well, so we can already go like Levineer or something, and we already hard drew it, but yeah. So normal summon and then revive back Apso Router. This is just absolutely disgusting. Mill 5 with the Chaos Ruler Demonic. Oh my god, this is insane. Trick Clown as well. Oh man, with Christia, so Levineer can already revive it back. And Rocket Tracer pop that field spell, and then make Hot Red. Borload Savage, you already know it. Even one negate is enough, don't worry. One negate on the Savage. And now you're going to revive back the Seifert. Now this was not necessary. I do regret going for that play. I should have went Levineer, banished 3 Darks. That's definitely what I should have done. And also shouldn't have went for Chaos Valkyria. And the reason for that is because I have way too much money. I literally have too many monsters on the field to the point where just summoning Christia is challenging. Like, look at this, man. I have to link off my monsters to make Masquerena, and since I banished the Chaos Valkyrie, I can actually foolish with that Chaos Nephthys. If you didn't know what the effect was, if a card or cards on the field is destroyed by a card effect, including your own cards and opponent's cards by your own cards or their cards, you can banish 1 light and 1 dark monster from your graveyard, except Chaos Nephthys, special summon this card from your graveyard or hand, and if this card is special summon, you can target 1 card your opponent controls and 2 cards in their graveyard, banish them. So this card is very dangerous, and the reason why I wanted to make another Chaos Lightsworn video. But anyways, revive back Christia from the banished. I heard this was pretty good, and Seifert recycled back Levineer. What is the meaning of this? Even if we get Forbidden Droplet, our opponent has to go like -5. Forbidden Drop on Hieratic Seal, on freaking Hot Red, on Masquerena, on Savage, on Christia. Every card is super oppressive, and even the Chaos Creator is going to be like residual like pressure. Yeah, like I said, I do not see how our opponent can win through that. On top of having a full stacked dangerous hand, a monster that can summon itself from the graveyard. Oh, sorry, 2 monsters that can summon themselves from the graveyard. It's a pretty good deck if you ask me, but let's get into combo number 4. Okay, combo number 4, and I want to say this was probably the unluckiest I've been with these hands and these mails so far. So my hand has literally nothing that is Lightsworn related, but again, the Chaos Ruler is a level 8 Lightsworn monster at this point. It's literally like a better Lightsworn monster for Lightsworn. It's a better Synchro monster for Lightsworn than Michael is. Yeah, just it's basically Minerva Synchro. Send that Apso Router to search another Apso Router, which you can actually special summon, by the way, which is pretty freaking cool. So we make that a Hieratic Seal very early, and we still have that Seifert in the graveyard, so we can banish and recycle back another Levineer, which gives us that infinite grind, which is just absolutely insane. But yeah, Chaos Ruler, Mail 5, if we get lucky, we get lucky. First card, Wolf. I'm just skillful at Yu-Gi-Mons, what can I say? So yeah, revive back Wolf, and then make Hot Red, summon Wyver Burster, Striker Dragon, search, pop. I actually got super unlucky and I mailed the Boot Sector launch, by the way, which was one of my first mails, because if I didn't do that, this would have been like so much better. But yeah, Rocket Recharger, revive back Rocket Tracer. So this was the reason why mailing Wolf was really good, because now we can actually make Borload Savage Dragon and equip back our Striker Dragon, and then Levineer. We can either go Levineer, banish 3 Dark to make our opponent lose 1 card, or banish 3 Light to revive back the Archlord Christia. Now, this is just one interruption, but it's a very dangerous interruption. If we went for the banish 3 Darks, we still would have had the ability to revive back the Chaos Ruler and then make Zombie Stein on top of that. So it would have been 2 interruptions against just 1 very oppressive interruption. So it's really up to you, but like I said, I feel like I didn't get that lucky for this combo. Definitely less lucky than the combo I just showed you on combo number 3, and I was still able to do all of that. So Hieratic Seal, Savage, Hot Red, Christia with a follow-up, because you still have that Seifert, so if that Levineer dies, it's all good in the hood. Your Hieratic Seal could even bounce back your own Levineer, special summon whatever dragon from your deck. It's all good. I really don't see how you lose. So that's pretty much it for this Lightsworn Chaos combo video. Make sure you let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.